I've observed it so many of the times. You see a guy date a lady for 1 to 10 years, and they don't end up married. But he meets another lady within 3 to 6 months, they're already married. And I'll be like, why does that actually happen? Why has he been wasting the other person's time if he knew he wasn't going to get down with the person? So why do you think, from a guy's perspective, why do you think that happens?
Yeah, it depends on what somebody wants.
Okay.
That you are a lady, you don't remove the common sense in you.
I don't
Ah,
understand.
yeah, I'm coming to your question now. You are with a guy who you've been with now for the first month, second month, third month.
Okay.
You should be able to know where this thing is headed to. If you are with a guy who is not ready now for marriage, you should know. And you
So how do
now,
you know? You ask the guy, or how
your
did?
conversation, your discussions should tell you if this guy is ready for marriage now or is not ready for marriage.
What if you guys are just flowing in the frenzy of being in love and all those things?
That's why I told you that it depends on what both of you want.
Okay.
Using your own sense, you should know. If you think you are just flowing because you claim to be in love, you continue to flow. Just continue to flow.
But the annoying part is that the lady will claim could do everything for this guy, and the guy will go ahead and marry a different person. Why do they have to allow the lady do all these things for them?
There are different reasons for that. I'm a man. A woman could be with me, or I could be with a lady now for God knows how long. Within me, I'm still struggling to see how I'm going to spend my life with this person.
Okay.
Maybe I've taken time to calculate what value does this person bring. Nothing special. She doesn't help in calculating or advising me when I have problem. She doesn't. All she knows are things about is the shopping. She goes shopping, she goes dancing, she goes clubbing, she goes drinking, eating. That's all. But tomorrow I meet a different woman
Okay.
who, from the onset, she's more concerned about how I spend, how I should invest.
Okay.
She thinks about my future. She
Okay.
wants me to build my career.
Okay.
Are you not seeing that I have a reason now to even forget about the previous 200 years relationship? I'm moving to this second month one.
Yeah. But
These are the
is it
reasons.
fair to the other person?
It's not about
And
being fair. You need to be fair to yourself to now deserve fairness from people.
so why lead on the person? Why not just end it and be on your own? Like, you're not into something until you find what you're looking for. Why continue to lead this person on as if there is hope for the person?
This is the problem people have or create in their mind, that it is the man that is keeping the woman, that it is the man that is delaying the woman.
Is
It's
it
wrong.
not?
A woman has same right the man has to walk out of a relationship.
Okay.
If you are a woman, you are with a guy who you've seen that you've been with him 1 year, within 2 years, he's not talking about anything marriage. And you are ready to get married. You want to get married. What stops you from calling it quits and moving on with your life? You don't have to stay with that person, hoping that, yes, because I've been with him, he should now know what to do. No. You know what you want. Knowing what you want means you should work towards it. This guy is not talking about marriage. He's not looking as if he's getting married to you anytime soon. Why don't you walk away?
What about approaching the guy and telling him this is what I want?
That is part of it.
But
Approach the guy, ask him, see, we've been here for 1 year, we've been here for 2 years, we've been here for 5 years. Why, when are we supposed to, are we even getting married?
are you sure that's the right thing to do? Because I hear some people say you're not supposed to talk to the guy about marrying you. You're supposed to allow the guy initiate it.
These are some of those wrong, let's say, perspectives or misconceptions people have about life. I also hear people tell you that it is wrong for a woman to approach a man.
Yeah, yeah.
I do
It
not see
seems
anything wrong in that.
it seems absurd though. Yeah.
I do not see anything wrong with that.
You think a woman
It is
should,
not written anywhere. There is no such law anywhere.
that is the man that must propose.
So, if you are a woman and you've seen a man you think you like, I do not see anything wrong in you approaching that man.
Eh?
Yes. Okay. What if you are seeing this? Let me give you an example now. You are seeing Mr. A now. You are a woman, you are seeing Mr. A. He's not talking to you about being in a relationship or anything.
Okay.
All of a sudden, or after some time, you've been waiting for him to come
So he needs
talk
to
to
say
you.
the word.
He's not saying it.
Ah.
Somebody, maybe somebody you know, your friend, your colleague, approaches him first and they get together. You'll be heartbroken for a long time.
Hmm.
Yes.
But it's
Because
still somehow to still.
there is nothing how about it. Tell me how somehow it is. There is nothing how
It's
about
quite
it.
somehow to meet a guy and tell the guy, okay, I've seen you, I like you, I want us to get down with marriage. Oh, who does that?
It's not just marriage first. You can talk about relationship.
Okay. But won't it make the guy see you in some way like you're a.
It doesn't matter how he sees you. What matters is how you see yourself.
Okay.
That you approach him, he starts behaving as if he lost something with his senses. You leave him.
Okay. So there is no. So you shouldn't feel bad because you approach this person and you behave
You
this
have no
a
reason to feel
different
any
way.
bad.
Everybody is not going to behave the same way.
People are not the same.
So what you're saying is that when you see what you want as a woman,
Go for it.
go for it.
If it doesn't work, you leave it.
Oh my God.
Same way you could, as a woman now, a man can approach you. You have the right to say yes, you have the right to say no.
Yeah, you have the right, yes.
So now you remember now you have a right.
Yeah.
That a man and a woman has been together for donkey years and ended up not getting married. The man just woke up tomorrow, get married to somebody he just met after a month or 2 months or so, is because of the type of woman he has met. You could be that person who has been with a man for 10 years.
But this could be painful.
I do not know how painful it should be. That's why I say you need to be fair to yourself first before you look for fairness from people. If you are unfair to yourself, it will be totally wrong to expect people to be fair to you.
Okay, so you need to think about your own self first. It's not selfishness, right?
Yes, protect yourself before you look for somebody to protect you.
Okay.
There's danger outside. You're not supposed to go outside. You don't throw yourself out in that danger and now expect people outside to now save you. No. You already know there's danger there. Why did you go there?
But this is
Protect
quite
yourself.
painful anyways. For any lady that has gone through it.
You are the one
quite
seeing it
painful.
as painful. Okay, in your all the years you've lived, are you telling me you've not heard that a woman called their relationships quit?
Yeah, but when a woman does it, it seems normal. When a guy now do it, it's like, why should he do it? Why has he been leading me on?
There are some men who will not be patient enough to stay with a woman for 5 years.
Some
They'll
do.
spell out. I said there are some who will not be patient enough to stay for that long.
Okay.
They are saying that this relationship is headed nowhere. Do you know it is wrong for you now to just get up in the morning, take your morning bath, get dressed, walk out on the street, see a vehicle that is parked, maybe a bus that is parked. You don't know where that bus is supposed to be headed to. You just open the door, walk inside, sit down.
What do you mean?
You don't know where this vehicle is going to.
Okay.
You go into that bus and you are seated in it. Now, what if the driver comes back from wherever he's gone to, starts the vehicle, moves,
Okay.
maybe drives to his own house? Now you start complaining that this bus didn't take me to my own destination. What was your destination when you boarded that bus? You had no destination. You saw a very stationary vehicle, you walked into it and sat down. I gave you this example in relationship to people who go into relationships. They have no plan. That has no plan at all.
So what do you think they should do? Is like when they are walking into the relationship, they should see, guy come or girl come or let's sit down and talk about this.
That is the best thing.
What are we going to do in this relationship?
That is the best and perfect thing to do.
From the beginning.
Yes. That is the best thing to do.
Okay.
I'm not saying you must do it that first day, but if you can, please do. If you can't do it that first day, you have the chance to do it. There are many days within 1 month. There are many days within 1 year. There are so many days within 5 years.
So what the hallmark of what you're saying is that people should stop wasting people's time. People should know what they want.
Stop wasting your own time first.
Okay.
Before you blame somebody for wasting your time. No, if you don't waste your time, nobody will waste it.
Yeah, I think that's true.
So somebody is telling you about how he wants this to happen and the other one to happen. Okay, I'll talk to you. I'm a Nigerian. So I will speak to you as a Nigerian, as an African. There are many young men in Nigeria today who will tell you that yes, they need to make $1 million first before they think of marriage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's their plan. You also find some ladies who will tell you that no, I will not marry a man who doesn't have mansion in Lekki, who doesn't have a Maitama, who is not riding many, who doesn't have a fleet of cars.
Okay.
The person giving all this, mapping out all these criteria, came from a family where nobody has a car. Came from a family where if she goes to the father's house, they all sleep in one room. This is somebody giving this condition.
Okay.
She has no paid job. She has never bought a car of her own. But she's telling you about a man who can date or marry her, must have fleet of cars, have houses.
Maybe that's her goal. Do you think she cannot get
Yeah,
it?
that's her goal. It's good. It is her goal. She should remain at that. So when a man says, this is when I want to get married, like I always tell people, you can't force somebody to get married. Don't push anybody to get married, and don't allow anybody push you to get married. That time is going, you should get married. Don't marry because of time.
Why do you now marry?
I got married when I met somebody who I think I can live with.
Okay.
I didn't marry because I was old enough to get married. If not, I would have married long ago. I didn't get married because I was being forced to get married. Nobody found my wife for me. I didn't marry because I've made all the money on earth. No. I didn't marry her because she was so wealthy. No. I never got married because my wife came from a very influential family. She doesn't. So there are many reasons why people shouldn't even think of marriage. There are also many reasons why you shouldn't allow anybody force you into getting into marriage.
It doesn't really work most of the time, anyways.
It depends on what you want to work for you. What you want to work for you will work.
But forcing people into marriage doesn't work.
There are many people today. There are some parts of Nigeria where you go to, you hear people telling you, hey, this our brother is old enough to get married. He's not married yet. Let's go and marry for him. But that is true.
Marry for who? An
They go,
adult.
you have an adult who has not met this woman before, who they never spoke, they never talked about anything. The family members goes behind to meet a woman somewhere, drag the woman, come where will be your husband.
And the woman agrees.
Yes, because she believes she's old enough to get married. She's not married. Maybe she has children out of outside marriage, and maybe she thinks time is passing and nobody will marry her again with her children. They drag her down. Go there, pay her dowry, bride price, or anything you call it. Bring her to the family. Now, match them now with somebody, that guy who she knows nothing about. They want them to live together. You are forcing two strangers now to live together.
Yeah, they
How
can.
can that marriage work?
I'm imagining it in my head.
But that's what people do. Many people do it today in Nigeria. This is our brother, and he's going to 50. He's not married yet.
Let's marry for him.
Let's go and marry for him. You go and drag a woman who you know nothing about her character. Maybe you believe the woman has 2, 3 children somewhere. Let's marry her with the children. You bring the woman, bring the children. This guy who doesn't even know how to even feed himself properly, becomes the father of 3 children from day one.
I think I also see this tradition about let's marry a wife that will just go around and be giving birth. Like the woman will
That's
just,
another sad part of it.
the woman will just be picking children from somewhere.
I was trying to be mild in discussing this. But let me even tell you something. Do you know some people go as far as, this our brother, he has mental problem. He will never get married again and his lineage will close. Let's go and marry for him. Have somebody who has mental problem is already mad. So you go and drag a woman from somewhere, believing you are going to take care of it, convincing her you're going to take care of her, just come and be his wife. You can go about and have children, no problem. Go meet men outside, have children. There's no problem about that. We'll take care of you.
Why do women agree to that?
Not all women. Some agree. Not everybody you approach with that proposal that will listen to you. There are some people, by the time you start that conversation,
I will slap the
they've
hell out
left
of you.
you. So It's not every woman that will sit down and listen to that conversation.
Yeah, I don't think I can even see through the beginning.
So, but some are happy. Yeah, so his people came over, they say they want to marry me.
And you've not even
And they're
seen,
even happy.
you've not seen the person that is
You've not
marrying
seen the
you.
person they're marrying you for. This is
This is
somebody
strange.
who has lost his senses. Instead of the family thinking of how to even get cure for him, if there's any.
They are thinking of expanding his lineage.
They are trying to make sure his lineage doesn't cut by bringing children in. Let me even shock you the more. Do you know in over 70% of the cases of this marriage, the moment this woman comes in, everybody abandons her.
Okay.
The same people who promised you, we are going to be your husband, don't worry about him, we'll take care of everything. That same people abandons her. She will start fending for her children alone.
Yeah, this thing should be talked about from the beginning. So you're marrying me now for this man who takes care of this children.
If you want to talk about it from the beginning, you know it's already a lie that is set up. Any foundation you build, you lay with lies, will always crumble. Because it's a lie that is being set up, it's going to crumble no matter the promises they make to you. They will promise you, see, even what you didn't mention during the they will put it in.
Oh my God.
If you tell them you want them to be paying you $100 every week for upkeep, they will tell you we'll make it 300 for you.
Mm-hmm.
They just want you to come.
Yeah, they want to tie you down.
Those people making those promises doesn't live in that family. They have their businesses and families to take care of. By the time they drag you in, they abandon you here and move on.
Yeah.
You fend for yourself.
It's quite strange anyways. Some ladies agree to that.
That's why I keep saying, you need to be fair to yourself before you blame others for not being fair to you. If you were fair to yourself, how would you agree to a marriage you don't know who you are getting married to? If you were fair to yourself, how would you agree to get married to somebody who doesn't know what he's doing? If you were fair to yourself, how would somebody come and approach you? I want you to marry my brother, who you are not even seeing.
And you go ahead.
Just come. We just stay. Go look for, get children. When you get children, we'll take care of them.
You want to
And
get
agree.
children?
Some are very open about that. They want you to go about have children, no problem. They will take care of him, of things. You already started lying to yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you are lying to yourself, you get more lies. And because you build this foundation on lies, everything will crumble before your eyes.
That's what it is.
That
Quite
is
sad, but people go through this. Yeah.
those who go through it. They may claim not to know, but they know. They know. You can't see a busy highway where many multiple vehicles are passing every second. You get a piece of cloth, tie your eyes, want to cross there because you think you have faith. You may just die. And when you die, you have only yourself to blame. You know this is dangerous. Why are you doing it?
Yeah, some of them don't even think about it. They'll be like, we'll cross the bridge when we get there.
See, that statement I heard from people, hey, it doesn't matter, we'll cross the bridge when we get to the bridge. What if you get there and there's no bridge?
You build one.
You need to know if there's a bridge there, how do we cross?
Okay.
If there's no bridge, how do we now cross this sea we are looking at? And you are telling me let's go when we get to the bridge, we'll cross it. I don't do that. I don't subscribe to such statements. Once you make it in any conversation I'm having with you, I'm leaving you. You need to be able to tell me how this thing should be done, how this thing should work, how this thing is done.
Okay. Yeah. That was really deep.